Here's Shannon Miller. An incredible career for this young woman. The most decorated American gymnast in history. She's won more Olympic and World Championship medals than anyone.
This car is automatic. It's systematic.
But I think Shannon wants to say it's time to show that I can have some fun.
Why grease lightning?
Jam into Grease Lightning. This routine was choreographed by Geza Pozar, who choreographs a lot of the American Girls routines. And here's her first pass. Full in. Wow.
She's really going for it, though.
Shannon is usually such a classical gymnast and does very classical routines and music, so it's nice to see this side of her.
Yeah, it's a nice departure for her. Kind of letting her hair down, literally and figuratively.
Ba-dum-bum, yes. Here's her second pass, 2 whips, through to a nice layout, punch front, and then she's going the other way.
Ah, a little Dominique Dawes action.
Just a little bit.
Speaking of Dominique Dawes, it's interesting that Shannon is performing to music from Grease when it's Dominique Dawes who's actually performing on Broadway in the musical Grease. Maybe she's doing a little auditioning of her own out there.
Maybe just a little bit. You know, it's nice to see Shannon having so much fun. You always thought she was such a shy gymnast all the time. But, you know, she's still competing because she's leading right now. And she's a competitor. She doesn't want to give up that top spot. And she's setting up for her final pass. Crowd's leading her on. Front foot. Wow.
Shannon Miller. The only American in history to win 2 World Championship all-around titles in a row. That's her coach, Steve Nuno. And she gets a standing ovation from the crowd here in Portland.
Here's Shannon really showing her stuff in her tumbling exercise. She's doing whip backs to a layout, punch front, and then she keeps going. Back through a series of back handsprings and finishes off with the layout step out.
The score for Shannon Miller, 10.
The crowd loved it, and the judges loved it. It's a 10 for Shannon Miller. And they're back on their feet in Portland. The first perfect score for the women, and that will clinch the title for Shannon Miller. And young Dominique Moceanu will have to follow that act. Dominique was 4th on the floor at the Olympics.
Dominique really knows how to get a crowd fired up herself, so I wouldn't be surprised if she really goes for it. Front through to a twist, down to another step out. That's amazing combination work there. Another 2.5 twist. Beautiful turn there. Now you can see Dominique is preparing for competition again, so she wants to make sure and add all of her elements that she's going to need. And this routine is also choreographed by Geza Pozar. Now the Garrison into the wolf turning jump. Remember, you have to get qualifications, not just from the tumbling, but also from the dance moves. And here she's setting up for her next pass. Back handspring into a double tuck.
Dominique's parents, Camelia and Dimitri were Romanian gymnasts. They always dreamed of their daughter being a gymnast. In fact, when she was just 6 months old, they looked for early signs of athletic ability. They hung a clothesline up in the kitchen, and they held her there until she grabbed on. She hung on for several minutes, and that was when they thought she might have some athletic ability. And
I think they were right, yes. Is her final pass. Double twist. A very nice routine.
From Houston, Texas, Olympic gold medalist Dominique Moceanu, her coach, her former coach, Bella Caroli.
Her first pass was so unique and really smart choreography. She has a front handspring, 1.5 twists, and then an immediate step to a back layout, and she doesn't stop there. She goes right again, and she's going for a round off, back handspring into a 2.5 twist, and now she's finished. Just a little step.
And the score for Dominique Moceanu, a 9.95. Still to come, Lilia Podkopayeva on the floor. Welcome back to the World Professional Gymnastics Championship. Let's check in now with Michelle Tafoya.
Dominique Moceanu had a 9.95 on the floor. You enjoy this event. The crowd definitely was into your routine. How much fun was it to perform?
That was a lot of fun. It was our last event, and I wanted to go out feeling good and that I accomplished what I wanted to.
You had to follow up Shannon Miller's perfect 10 routine. Did that make it much more tough for you?
It made me want to enjoy it more and have fun because she did a great job, and then I wanted to follow up and do just as well.
Great job.
Now on the floor, Elena.
Here's Elena Piskun from Bobrusk, Belarus.
Elena has a very dramatic style, but her tumbling is so strong. Very powerful gymnast. Here's her first pass. Back into a 2.5 punch front.
Wow. Excellent.
And still spinning. Triple turn.
We take so much for granted in this country. In Elena's hometown of Bobrusk, the gym is so small it's not even big enough for a full-size floor exercise mat. So she can really only train properly on this event when she trains in Minsk.
And that's really difficult, especially when you want to keep your endurance up if you're not able to do a full routine.
It'd be like a figure skater skating on a smaller ice rink, practicing on a smaller rink.
Here's her next pass. 2 front bounders into a 1.5 twist. Low on that series. Remember, as I said, they have to make sure and get difficulty from their dance movements also. The final pass, round off back handspring, and just a single twist, not too difficult.
Elena Piskun from Belarus, 20 years old. The coach, Valerie Konovinsky, is here with her.
There she's going, and you can really see how powerful she is. Back handspring, 2.5 twist, punch front. That's such a difficult combination.
And Piskun scores a 9.875 on the floor.
9.875.